Everyone, this is Ernest, Foreign Chat Web Business. So today I want to give you 5 reasons for seeking true love in Eastern Europe. Let's see, you gotta keep point number one. This topic is original, but it's inspirational due to Foreign Chat Web Business and of course, foreignchatweb.com. You can go there, sign up, create a membership for free, watch videos, comment, leave comments there. Wait for Elizabeth to add profiles of ladies who want to join and they want video chat with, serious and respectful and marriage-minded men from the United States, Canada, Australia, South Africa, China, Japan, so in the Western world. So if you're interested in going to foreignchatweb.com and become a member for free, I would appreciate it. Yeah. Let's see. Moving on to key point number two. Based on not my two previous trips in Odessa, Ukraine, in April 2018 and August 2019, I want to give you guys, of course, 5 reasons why you should date and perhaps enter a serious relationship with a beautiful lady there or somewhere nearby Eastern Europe, like Poland, Romania, Belgium, maybe Turkey. I can't think of any other countries, but I guess if you want to, search for a map of Eastern Europe on Google or Atlas or something, you could do that. I mean, that's what Foreign Chat Webinars would cover, like Eastern Europe. Like if you're interested in going on vacation and to meet, date, and bond with ladies, but you can't go to Odessa, Ukraine because I don't really know if Odessa, Ukraine is safe or not. I mean, I don't even know that much about the airport there. I definitely know that, almost 4 years ago, Elena, she did a video there, the airport, and she did an awesome job. If you want to see her video about Odessa, Ukraine airport, you can search for it on this YouTube channel, and I think you'll love it. Yeah, it's short, like about almost 2 minutes. But yeah, she did, an awesome job, and part of me wishes that she can do more videos in the future. But, you know, never know, just wait and see. Let's see, moving on. See, to 5 reasons. Reason number one, you can find a traditional woman who accepts and lets you be a real man. I'll explain that. You can easily find the characteristics, traditions, and values within many women in Ukraine, Poland, Romania, and the rest of Eastern Europe. I know it's hard to find, what you're looking for. United States, United Kingdom, Australia, the Western world. It just felt like you'll never find that right woman. You feel like you'll be alone for the rest of your life. But if you're willing to, invest, that's why I mentioned in my previous videos about investing and, the stock market, real estate market, crypto market, and they also create, multiple brokerage accounts or individual retirement accounts, IRAs, whether it's traditional IRAs or Roth IRAs. You can create 2, 3, 4, 5, or more accounts, whatever you want, based on what you wish, and just invest in different assets like stocks, ETFs, index funds, cryptocurrencies, real estate or real estate investment trusts, also abbreviated as REITs. You can invest in them. But the assets that I highly recommend that you invest and help you grow your money through compound interest are stocks, ETFs, index funds, and real estate or REITs. I recommend that you invest in those assets. You keep investing like every week, 2 weeks, every month. Eventually, your money will grow. You know, the more fractional shares you buy, and the longer you keep them, the more money you can get over time, like long term, like 5 years or more than that. And then, yeah, grow your money, then save your money, plan a trip. If you need help planning a trip, you can buy the Singles Vacation Consultation Service on foreignchatweb.com. Elizabeth or a sign translator can help you plan everything, like flight tickets, flight schedule, the airport at the pickup. Pick up at the airport. I'm not sure if Odessa, Ukraine is safe, but you'll probably go to an airport that's somewhere near Odessa, Ukraine, maybe like Poland, or I don't know a particular city in Poland, but somewhere safe, you know. And then if you want to meet a woman in Ukraine, you can, ask Elizabeth or a translator to help you. I guess help you meet the woman wherever you're going to be in Eastern Europe. You may have to pay for the woman's transportation. She might take a train, or it's possible she might take a plane too, but she might take a train, or she might, ride or drive to meet you, or ride with someone to meet you wherever you are. And also, you may have to pay for her, stay at an apartment or a hotel. I just want you to know that if you want to meet a woman, meet a Ukrainian woman, a woman from Odessa, Ukraine, to meet you somewhere, so that way both of you can be safe and then get to know each other and possibly grow a relationship into a possible marriage. Elizabeth or a translator can make that happen. Let's see, moving on. Reason number 2, you can gain a positive dating experience with the opposite gender in Ukraine or Eastern Europe. That's right, dating is fun, it's simple, and it's relaxing in Ukraine. I say that because of my experiences, in Odessa, Ukraine, 2018, 2019. Of course, you're going to have a translator like Elizabeth or someone from her dating agency called Just Mary. She's going to help. She's going to accompany you and support you, tell you everything you need to know. I advise you ask her whatever questions you have, concerns you have. Communication is, key or so. Even if you're shy or you're not shy, still you can just. It's easy to talk to a translator, in Ukraine or Eastern Europe. She's going to do her best to help you relax, help you feel comfortable in country that you don't know. She's going to help you talk and connect with a Ukrainian woman or Eastern European woman. And once you experience that, then you're going to have a positive attitude toward dating. I know that here in the United States or Western world, dating is complicated. A lot of people are just frustrated. They also concerned, men, are concerned about women, modern women, stealing their money, expecting to buy them, expensive meals. Even I feel that way. So that's why we rush to stay single, and get to the point that we don't want to date anymore. Definitely don't want to get married, but dating, but our attitude toward dating and marriage can change if we go overseas, and That's what, foreign chat web business, it's all about, helping men, including myself, change our attitude toward dating and relationships and women in general. Move on. Reason number 3, you can build a meaningful and long lasting relationship with a lady, whether you marry her or you just remain friends. Whatever your heart desires exists overseas, you can still, that's right, whatever your heart desires exists overseas, you can still find it. Still find it abroad. You still find it in Ukraine, Eastern Europe. And you can find someone who's going to accept you and be with you, despite your problems. As long as you have respect and that's right, you're patient and you can deal with her issues or so, then she'll do the same thing for you. You'll find someone who's loyal to you and, someone who's not going to give up on her relationship with you, you know. So, yeah, I'm going to move on to reason number 4. You can truly find yourself through an unknown place more than you do where you live. Yeah. It's like the saying, walk by faith, not by sight. If you decide to face what you don't know, you will be rewarded with more than you have ever known. And I wrote, thanks to my previous trips in Odessa, my eyes and mind have become fully aware. It's a great feeling to find, the man you are, the person, the human being you are. When you go somewhere like Ukraine or Poland or somewhere in Eastern Europe, find yourself being in a strange land with total strangers and eating, different food and seeing different places and all that. Find out who you are, when you're not around your family and friends. Not like, it's like you're just going above the limit, But you decide to stay home. I mean, I know I mentioned in my blog, Foreign Love Web, stay in your comfort zone, you know, it's just going to leave you, unhappy and leave you a lot of regrets. And, when you decide to take faith and just go to a foreign country like Ukraine or Poland or somewhere in Eastern Europe or anywhere else around the world, you're gonna find more happiness. You're gonna find out more who you are through God, through total strangers, and your family and friends. They're not gonna be able to limit you or discourage you anymore. You're gonna stop caring what they think, and you're gonna be happier. You find, and then if you keep going overseas to date and connect with beautiful women, eventually you're gonna find the right woman. I mean, whether you marry her or you just remain friends with her, you're gonna find, who you're looking for in Eastern Europe or Ukraine or anywhere else you decide to go, you know. And it's a great experience, the best experience that a man, can get. The last reason, you can find a woman who wants to help you achieve your goals and enhance your life. So many men, in my country, United States, and then Western world like Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, China, Japan, South Africa, so on. They face ongoing difficult times, from society and modern women. I think I mentioned myself, because of how we look, who we are, what we believe, what we're expected to do in society, and modern women just treat men like they're nothing, and men just feel, unappreciated or underappreciated and disrespected, ignored, invisible, and and then that's the reason why the MGTOW, men going their own way community, and then passport bros community, guys who just choose, decide to just travel to Europe, Latin America, Asia, Africa, and meet better quality women who want to respect them and love them and care for them, and women who believe in respecting respecting the man, doing right by the man, and men, who can, it's great. I'm just glad that the MGTOW community and Passport Bro community exists. I hope that they grow and they encourage a lot of men. Of course, I'm already including myself. I already feel like a MGTOW community member, even though I'm really not. But I guess I am because I'm going my own way. I'm not going to let society and local women, and even family members, I'm not going to let them stop me from, living my life and being who I am. I'm not going to let them continue mistreating me or disrespecting me. I'm going to go my own way and I'm going to achieve my goals, And I guess in some way I'm a Passport Bro member because, I guess I am, or I have been since I've gone to Barranquilla, Colombia, back in July 2008 and August 2009. That was the first city that I've gone to start dating, the opposite gender, and I'm so glad. I mean, I have never dated women here in the United States. I never have, and I never will, and I'm not interested at all. Given how most women are, how they act, how they treat men, and they go on social media, complain about them. I mean, and then they expect men to, pay for their food and pay for their kids' food and pay their bills and all that. I mean, thank God that I've never been involved in that and I never will. I rather just, wait, grow my money, invest, budget, plan a trip and go back overseas, and just deal with foreign women. It's just much easier for me. Let's see, what else I gotta say. Oh yeah, because of the MGTOW community and Passport Bro community, we men can boldly pursue our dreams. Like them, we don't have to let anything or anyone discourage or stop us from turning our dreams into reality. God has created us equally. God has given us, desires of our hearts, needs, different feelings. Do not let, like I said, that's why I said don't let anyone, including family members, do not let, or anything, discourage us because they don't have any control. I even said, for me, no one, not even family members or anything, have control over me. God is the one who's in control, and He has the final say. And if He tells me to follow my heart and go to Eastern Europe or like Ukraine or go to Colombia or wherever and find my future wife, I'm going to do that. Especially if that's in my heart, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do what's best for me. And I advise you to do the same. And don't, if your family, friends, other people have a problem with it, then, that's their, oh well. You maybe should remind them they do whatever they want to do, so you have a right to do what you want to do too, just like I do. So yeah, I hope that my words encourage you. If you like what I said, please like this video. Please leave me a comment. I'll be happy to reply. Please share this video with other men, and definitely subscribe to this unique YouTube channel. I would appreciate it. Also visit and join foreignChatWeb.com. Become a member for free. Wait for Elizabeth to add profiles of ladies who want to video chat and connect with, awesome guys like myself. Average income guys like me and you. Just being honest, just being ourselves. They appreciate it. The women, Ukraine or Eastern Europe, they like men who are different. Most of them are looking for men who are different because most of them are ignored, mistreated. Most of the women go through the same issues that men in the United States and United Kingdom, Australia do. Society and the opposite gender treat us like crap, make us feel like we're nothing. Always have expectations or demands of us. Even if we, pour our hearts out, be honest, they still choose to ignore us, disregard us, make us feel, just make us feel so small. And, that's another reason why foreign chat web business exists. So that way, women from, Ukraine, Eastern Europe, and men from United States, United Kingdom, Australia, the Western world, people who are ignored, rejected, can connect with each other through video chatting. Video chats with ladies service. And also the other service, singles vacation consultation service. Men can talk to Elizabeth or the translator she assigns who can help them plan a trip. Ukraine, Odessa, Ukraine, or somewhere near in Eastern Europe like Poland or Romania or Belgium. Wherever is safe for the man to travel. And then, meet women from Odessa, Ukraine. And I just believe that Elizabeth or translator, they're going to do their best to help you and other men find, find the right lady. So also you can donate $2 or more for a beautiful Ukrainian woman or Eastern European female. Like, she can buy a cup of coffee. She would appreciate it. Elizabeth would appreciate it. So if you want to donate like a small amount, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/foreignchatweb. And let's see. And also you can visit my blog at foreignloveweb.com. I wrote over 300 blog posts. Wrote about Ukrainian women, the culture, other cultures, other foreign women, of course, investing, how you can grow your money, how you plan your trip overseas, how you can, build a relationship, positive relationship with a beautiful woman, how you can marry her, so on. If you go to foreignloveweb.com, visit my blog post, like, comment, subscribe to that blog. I would appreciate it. And that's all I have to say today. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.